home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you. Siggy here at Citi Field, of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those guys getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Mets, Tobias Myers. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ready to go now, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch of the game is in for a strike. Grisham not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Now a screamer into the outfield. Takes it in for the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This is a very patient lineup we're going to see. They've got the most walks of any team in the league, so that's a big part of their approach as an offensive unit.
No doubt their patience puts pressure on starting pitchers, which makes it especially important to command pitches. They'll need to capitalize on double play opportunities as well. That's what you need against teams like this.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
Batting third, right fielder Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And ball one to the right fielder. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Queens. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Juan Soto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one fouled off.
That's a ball.
Here's a 2-1. High fly ball, right field. Judge should have this one and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Here's a Mets lineup now. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Bo Bichette stands in here, takes ball one low. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. 2 gone.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Austin Slater in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. And they'll do it again. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses. Out number 3. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Citi Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's outside.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Foul ball there. In the air to left center. Slater moving under this one. Brings it in. 1 down.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Just
that's
missed.
off the plate.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Two-0. Popped up. Bichette has a beat on it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting seventh, center fielder.
You'll often hear the phrase
Spencer
short to
Jones.
it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now a chance for Spencer Jones. Second inning here, no score. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Got him swinging. The Yanks lead one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Vientos.
Nope. Yeah.
That one lifted to left. Bellinger in position. One up, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder
Batting
coming
fifth,
open instead of
second
staying
baseman,
closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the
Simeon.
middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Marcus Simeon batting with one down takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball.
One, two now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
And up next for New York, Andy Ibanez.
Ibanez.
Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Hey.
In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. No advance, good job behind the dish.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. And there's the strike. Simeon off of first with two away. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the
Leading
start
off
of the
for the
inning. And
Yankees,
stepping in for the
shortstop,
Yankees,
Max
Max
Schumann.
Schumann. That one fouled off. And the 0-1.
Hey! Ball. Ball inside.
That one missed. Payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk. And that's the go-ahead run.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
So digging in, Austin Wells. Quick toss to first. Schumann dives back in safely. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. The relay, and he's
On the
out.
tag, he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. Swing, and he popped it up. Myers under this one. 2 away now.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Tap foul at the plate. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Top of the third, no score. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. Grounded out his first time up.
Yep, that ball went out.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And Judge takes a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This ball's chopped on the ground. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the rookie right fielder, Carson Benj.
Carson Benj.
And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, left field. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, catcher Luis Torres.
So up next, Luis Torrens. Fought off foul. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And the tying run is on base. Here's Juan Soto. Flied to right his first time.
Ball, that's outside.
Soto, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout. And the 0-1 gets him to chase after that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Here's the 0-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hit in the air, left field. Bellinger on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Mets leave 1. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. To the right side. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline, and that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, third
Ryan
baseman,
McMahon steps to the plate. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Chisholm, the base runner at first with 1 out. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily.
Hey.
The 1-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Got him. 2 down.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Next to hit, Spencer Jones.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
And that one upstairs. Foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And that one is off the wall. Jazz on his horse coming around third. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tobias Myers gives way, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Austin Warren comes on now.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So up next for New York, Max Schumann. He reached out a walk his first time. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Just
Nope, at the ball.
missed. And the 1-0 to third, and that chance handled. Jumps, throws. Pretty nice play there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, bottom 4, Austin Slater up now for the Mets.
Austin Slater.
Rodon back to work. And that is out of play. Oh, 1 down.
Ball inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a pop-up. Rice under it. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Fly to left his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Yanks leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one's in there. 0-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Simeon.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Simeon. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that one almost got him. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Mets.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Now he's challenging the called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Simeon leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one almost got him.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Mets strand one. They trail it here 3-0. We go to the top of the fifth. In now is the Yankees DH, Trent Grisham.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
On the ground. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Ben Rice.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Nope. Outside.
Yankees up by 3, and we're at the top of the fifth. The 1-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Yeah. Ball in.
And now he's fallen behind Judge. That's way outside. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
There's the strike. Left field. And that's the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. Home half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Carson Benj getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's ball 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
2-2 now. Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Bench. Thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. One out man at first. And now, Luis Torrens.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Nope. That's inside. Ball, that's up there.
Taylor, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Hey!
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in.
And he's back safely. The 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Taylor back in on a dive. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Man on second, 2 down. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 2-2. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young and a ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I wanted a coat. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most.
Now pitching for the
Brooks Raley gets the ball now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Bellinger up to hit. Just missed. There's a line drive to left field. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind
Up next
yourself
for
it's
the
about the
Yankees,
process.
second
He did
baseman,
everything
Jazz
right there.
Chisholm
Nothing to
Jr.
show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Chisholm stands in now and watches strike one. Action in the Mets bullpen. Oscar Brazoban, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one
Outside,
outside.
that's a ball.
Ball one. Rayleigh, a 6'3 lefty, 37 years young. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009.
That's a ball.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Ibanez under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
So up next for New York, Ryan McMahon, 1 for 2.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees. But they lead at 3-0. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. That's in there. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval preparing to come on if needed. Hedrick also getting ready. That one way inside. And a foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Another 1-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. In the air to left center. Jones gets under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder
Here's Austin Slater.
Hey.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Inside, ball one. Ball, that's outside.
Way inside. The Mets trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Carlos Rodon is done in this one. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Left-hander
Yankees,
out of the bullpen,
number
Ryan
33,
Yarbrough. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Mark Vientos.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. McMahon tossed to second. A 1-pitch double play out of the pen. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 7th. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Off the plate, ball one.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees. A walk, and he's also singled. That one ripped, but foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And there's a foul ball. Way out front for strike two. Schumann aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt, blocked. Now throw to first, but back easily. And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Bounce to the right side. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brooks Raley won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
So
Mets,
they turn things over to the righty,
43,
Oscar Brazoban. He's been so good against lefties. Back to the top of the order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
No, inside.
That's in for a strike. And there's a ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two down, nobody on. Here's a 2-2. And downstairs.
Down.
Ben Rice on deck for the Yankees. Payoff pitch. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So two down, Ben Rice now at the plate.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Aaron Judge waiting to hit for the Yankees. That clips the corner. And that one ripped to left. And that is that. But 2-round triplers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball.
And another
Ball
ball.
three.
That one misses.
Ball.
So a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Third baseman.
So up next for New York, Andy Ibanez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That
Ball.
one
That's
misses.
inside.
That's 5 straight.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's ball 2.
6 straight outside the strike zone.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Hey!
That one
That's outside.
misses. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
1 out man at first. Tyrone Taylor will hit next.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Nope, that's inside.
Line drive. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Carson Bench.
So digging in, Carson Bench.
Nope, ball 1.
One now. There's a strike.
2.
The Yankees leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Popped in the air, left field, and that is that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
They always say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And now the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
The 0-1. Line drive, and he can't make the play.
Up next for the Yankees.
You know, line drives are tough
Jazz
because they can
Chisholm
sink on you. They
Jr.
can even have some ride and go over your head if you take a false step in. Sometimes they can knuckle. So I'm not sure if that was the problem right there. Could have been the lights as well. Sometimes you see the ball all the way until the very last second. It disappears and it gets real scary.
Checks over to first, back safely. Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Hey.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Bellinger stands at first with one out.
Ball, that's low.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Simeon over to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jake Bird.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Luis Torrens getting ready to hit.
Catcher Luis Torrens.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Mets, designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Back to the top of the order now. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Nope.
Movement
outside.
in the Yankees pen. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Warren getting loose as well. And it's fouled away. The Yanks leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's a ball.
That's ripped, base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop, Bo
So up
Bichette.
next, Bo Bichette, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Here comes the 0-1. Up the middle. He hauls it in. 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Austin Slater stands in. And a strike on the outside edge. Now the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
In the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mets lead 1, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Queens, all set to start the 9th in this one. Ryan McMahon digs in now. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Center fielder, Spencer Jones.
Stepping in, Spencer Jones. He's already homered in this game.